Well, this evening I've come out to try and find this fella here. I've been on the Woodland Trust Ancient Tree Inventory online, and if you go on there you can put in your local area details and it will bring you up all of the logged trees, whether they're ancient trees, veteran trees in your area. And if you zoom in and you click on the actual tree icon itself, it brings up details about the tree, its age, its length, its girth, but if you're lucky enough it'll also bring up a picture like this one did here. And having a picture is great because you can visualise whether this tree is, you know, a tree that you want to come out and shoot, or whether it's just a shall we say, a run-of-the-mill tree. Not to be unkind to trees, because you know I love trees. So this is old Soule Woods. I was here only a couple of weeks before lockdown, and I knew then this place would have a lot of characters that I would want to come back and explore. And I just happened to find this one online that was in this wood, so I thought I'd try and search for it tonight, see if it's as easy to find as it seems on the map. We'll wait and see. This one here that I'm stood behind is a specimen in himself. He must have some age to him, this old oak here. Look at the size of his girth and the gnarliness of its roots. Amazing specimen. Not great photographically, unfortunately, but we'll see. I'm sure that the one I'm looking for will hopefully be equally as impressive as this one here, if not better. So let's have a wander and see whether I can see the old veteran of Soule Woods. This is easier said than done, finding this tree. The picture was in the winter by the looks of it, so there was obviously less greenery around and less undergrowth, and would have probably stood out a bit more. And today we're in the end of June and it's full of green, full of undergrowth and full of trees. This could be trickier than I thought. You know, there's me thinking, oh, I know where it is, I can see it on the map, walk straight to it. This could be fun. Well, I haven't found the old veteran yet, but I've stumbled across this. How good is this? This is part of the old quarry area, limestone quarry here. And as in most of these quarries, it's dotted with silver birches. And you see that one there on the island in the middle. There's a dozen or so silver birches just there surrounded by the island. Unfortunately the water level of the quarry is quite low. It would have been nice if it was a bit higher, but even so, what a find, eh? Sun's dropping over there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to come back here, I'm going to search around and see if I can find the tree, but then I shall come back here, definitely, and grab a shot of that before I go tonight, without a doubt. Wow. There's a shot there. It's not looking good. I haven't got a clue where this tree is. This is a nice tree, but it's not the one. I think there is a shot here. and I think it's a panoramic shot. I don't normally take panoramic shots, and I'm not really sure why I think the shot here. Call it instinct, I don't know. But there's something about this scene that I like. I like the symmetry of the trees in terms of the way that they're positioned in groups. We've got one on the left, 2 or 3 in the middle, 2 or 3 there, and then a sort of end point over the right hand side, and there's a fallen tree in the foreground here. And I think the only way I'm going to get that in and get the whole scene, which I can see, is to do a panorama. So I've just levelled the tripod. I am on my 24-70 and I have put it on F9, and I've just focused on the various elements around the scene. I've done a 5-stitch panorama, I think, and I will stitch those in Lightroom. It just started to rain actually. It's just coming out with a little bit more softer light, so I might just take it again. First one, fingers on the left hand side, so you can see where you start your panorama. See what I've learned from Gary Norman. Second shot. Third shot. Fourth shot. Only 4. One for luck. Put the fingers around the other way. Yeah, I'm going to stitch that together, see what that looks like, and see if I can find this damn tree. Houston, we have a problem. I've just done a full circuit and I'm back to where I started and I haven't found the tree. Now, for a minute I thought it might be this one, which is right at the beginning of where I joined the forest. But I've just had a quick look round the tree, comparing it to the picture online, and it doesn't look as though it's this tree. The other tree seemed much bigger. There was 2 main areas of the base of the tree where the roots are, and this one seems a bit smaller. So it can't be this one, so I must have walked past it, or it must be a little bit deeper into the forest area. So it is now 7:15, so I've still got another hour and a half, hour and 3/4 or so before I should probably lose the light. So I've got time. So join me for lap 2. Right, I went back to the path. The halfway point. Can't find it anywhere. I think I'm going to have to phone a friend. I have a friend of mine on Instagram who has been here before. I might have to just stop, phone a friend, see if he knows. But in the meantime, the light's dropping nicely, so I'm going to go back to that quarry and see if I can get a shot of those silver birch trees in the lake. You never know. Walking back the other direction, it might pop out at me. That'd be a bit scary, wouldn't it? Certainly the size it is anyway. Right, to the quarry. Well, I phoned a friend. He's just messaged me. He might message me again in a minute. Doesn't know where the tree is, which was a bit of a long shot anyway. But anyway, while I wait for my friend to message me back, I'll show you this. As I said earlier, this is it's quite a nice shot with the island of silver birches in the middle. I've actually shot. Whoa, it's a bit windy. Sorry, you're still there. Now what I've done here is, obviously I've focused on the trees on the island. I've put my grad filter on. It's the only one, so I don't really know why I describe it. It's my 0.6 grad filter, because there's a few clouds in the sky and I'm just getting those just in the top of the frame. So it's nice just to get a little bit of interest in the sky. It's very windy, as you can hear, so I've had to put my ISO up to 800 so I can get a shutter speed of about 1/125th, which should be enough to reduce the amount of blur that I get with the leaves. And I've got this little island in the right hand corner, just coming into the right hand corner of my frame leading up to the island. The trees are nicely lit on the top, and the island itself where the trees are is nicely lit as well, so it's hopefully going to be quite a nice shot. I quite like it. I've also done a panorama. I've taken a panorama across the whole lake. Got a bit of a bug for panoramas tonight by the looks of it. Oh, there he is. I'll read that in a minute. This is live. So yeah, I've taken a panorama across this lake on the quarry and see what that looks like as well. If I don't find a tree, finding this little island is a nice consolation prize, really. I'm losing the light, and I'm afraid to say that I haven't found the tree. I don't know why I looked behind me for, but it's just creeping up behind me, the tree. No, it's eluded me, which is a shame. However, I got a couple of shots there I liked, and I'll tell you what, this place, as I say, second time I've been, but this is the side I hadn't been to before, and there are some really nice compositions in there, some really nice gnarly trees. And I am definitely coming back here, the first sign of some mist and some fog, because I think this place will really look nice and really atmospheric with those curly trees. So I'm definitely coming back here in some mist and fog. So it's definitely not been, how many more times can I say definitely? It hasn't been a wasted trip. Even though I didn't find the big tree, the veteran tree. He's here somewhere. So if any of you, any of my subscribers that are local-ish to the Peterborough area and have been here and happen to know where that old veteran is, then please drop me a comment below. I would love to know. I'm sure I've walked past it. Anyway, I'm going to head off. There's another little wood just up the road that I've been tipped off about. So I'm literally just going to dive in there quickly before the light leaves me altogether while I'm here. So if I get anything while I'm over there, I'll drop them at the end of the video. If I don't, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. No drone footage this week. It was a little bit too windy for my little Mavic Mini to get out this week, so if you expect some drone footage, I apologise for that, but yeah, I didn't really want to take the risk in the wind. There'll be plenty more opportunities. So stay tuned. I will be seeing you again very soon, hopefully, and yeah, see you soon.